In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate. Dr. Alan Morrison, Director General, Thunderbird School of Global Management at the Arizona State University. Distinguished members of the audience, my dear Afghan sisters and daughters that are graduating today from the Artemis program at Thunderbird, I come to you in peace, or as we say here, Assalamu alaikum. Today is a very important day in the life of our new graduates. It marks for them the completion of a demanding program, namely the Thunderbird Artemis project that has been tailored to help Afghan women entrepreneurs become professional leaders in their own fields. 74 Afghan women have benefited from this program ever since it was started in 2005. And if we add to this number that of the women who enrolled in the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Initiative that took place at the AUAF campus, Kabul campus, at a grand total of 375 Afghan women entrepreneurs have received a thorough training in business, management, and entrepreneurship, thanks to the keen attention of the Office of Thunderbird for Good. Thank you for making available a quality education to women who may not have had that access otherwise. Indeed, the advantages of a Thunderbird education are enormous. Recognized as one of the top 5 schools in the world in the field of international business, the Thunderbird School of Global Management articulates in its motto its resolve to educate global leaders who create sustainable prosperity worldwide. In other words, this school is intent on providing its students with the practical skills needed to generate solid development, self-propelled, and self-perpetuating. What a great goal! Teaching people around the world to stand on their own 2 feet. So it is with great anticipation that I look forward to welcoming back to Kabul this latest group of Thunderbird graduates. Yes, dear girls, you have learned a lot during your months in Arizona. You have acquired leadership skills, managerial skills, business and marketing skills, public speaking skills. You have learned the workings of economic development, how to assess a situation, how to set up a plan of action with benchmarks and indicators, how to proceed with the implementation of your plan, and finally, how to evaluate the progress achieved and draw lessons to be learned when preparing your next plan. You have acquired a larger vision of the world, and now you know how to navigate this world in order to benefit yourself and your country. Your training at Thunderbird also comes with an invaluable advantage. Each one of you has been paired with a mentor who will keep in close touch with you even when you return in Afghanistan. Believe me, this is an incredible support, as like all other people who complete a round of studies can attest, whoever they may be and wherever in the world they may reside. Once you find yourself facing the real world of business and development, you will discover that real situations never unfold in an orderly, textbook manner. Having a mentor you can turn to and brainstorm with will help you adjust your knowledge to the realities on the ground. It will enable you to translate your acquired skills into practical tools that will help you realize your concrete goals. Another advantage of the Thunderbird training is that you are now part of a large group of Thunderbird alumni. What a wonderful thing, to be part of an existing support network. As you return to Kabul, you will find yourself surrounded by a community of like-minded women, ready to share with you their experience. Should you turn to them for advice, they will help you avoid the usual pitfalls and suggest tried and true paths to success. Many of them have succeeded and have achieved wide recognition in fields as varied as food processing, construction, maternity care centers, logistics and training, private education, and public service in government positions. I am sure they look forward to meeting you all. As you can deduce from the direction of my talk, I'm expecting all of you to come back. All of you. Should one or two from among your group contemplate staying behind and not returning to Kabul, I would strongly admonish them to have more faith in the future of Afghanistan. We count on you to come back and participate in the rebuilding of our beautiful country. Contrary to what the political media would have you think, the situation at home is getting better by the day. The country is on the cusp of a wave of reforms and renovations. It is a very exciting time as new infrastructures are being built and many new endeavors will be made possible. This is the time for you to avail yourselves of new opportunities and new beginnings. This is the time for you to grasp the golden ring and never let go. Yes, there are security concerns, but please, tell me where in the world is security not a concern? As you know, I was born and grew up in Lebanon, a country that has known insecurity since 1975, over 40 years. A Lebanese contemporary of mine shared with me the chronology of his firm. $12,000, he founded his company in 1982, as the Israeli army was bombing Beirut and invading half of the country. At each milestone of increased violence, he made sure to expand his company, exploring markets outside Lebanon. He kept on working and widening his company's reach, oblivious to the violent turmoil around him. Today, 34 years later, in a still insecure Lebanon, his company boasts a capital of $16 million. The moral of the story is that even if the situation seems impossible, if you really want to build a business, you can always adapt and find a way to be successful. Finally, the main reason I'm looking forward to your return is that this is our chance to strengthen the role of women in Afghan society. The window of opportunity is now wide open, and we would be remiss if we didn't take full advantage. Oh, I'm not calling for a revolution or for the breaking away of our traditional society. Rather, I hope to encourage the reviving of our Afghan culture of 40 years ago, when women were respected as fellow human beings and were an integral part of society. If you don't believe me, ask your grandmothers. Enlightened and empowered women such as you can, by their mere presence and effectiveness in the economic arena, reaffirm that women can be productive participants in the life of Afghanistan, that they can bring about new businesses, create new jobs, and generate new wealth, and by so doing, earn the respect of their fellow citizens. You have an important role to play. I look forward to the pleasure of seeing you soon in Kabul.